The Richest Kings in the World 2023. Number 10. Prince Albert II, the King of Monaco. His title is Prince Albert II, and he's thought to be worth more than $1 billion. It's said that he owns a lot of land in and around Monaco, as well as in other parts of Europe. He has a lot of money invested in one of the casinos in Monte Carlo. Monaco is the smallest country on Earth, but its ruler is one of the richest people in the world. 1/4 of the land that is currently under Prince Albert II's rule, a collection of antique cars, shares of a resort in Monte Carlo, an expensive stamp collection, and the Philadelphia home of his mother, the American actress Grace Kelly, which the Prince Albert bought in 2016 for $754,000, are all said to be part of his net worth. Number 9. Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the King of Qatar. His name is Tamim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, and he's thought to have a net worth of about $2 billion. He's also thought to be the 9th wealthiest king in the whole world. He's the king of one of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, and he's the youngest monarch who's ever ruled. He's also the youngest ruler in the world right now. People know that he has a net value of $2.4 billion. Most of that money comes from the Qatar Investment Authority, which is in charge of the country's oil and gas reserves. Number 8. Grand Duke Henri. The Grand Duke of Luxembourg has a net worth of $4 billion. This makes him the 8th richest royal in the world. Even though no one knows if the Grand Ducal family of Luxembourg gets paid or not, they do get a grant of about €324,851 each year to help them do their jobs. But since they have a lot of money, they don't really need the award. Number 7. Mohammed VI, King of Morocco. According to reports, Mohammed VI has a net worth of more than $3 billion. Muslim is his name. King Mohammed has been on his throne since 1999. In addition to being a king, he's also known for his success in the business world. He's currently the 7th richest king in the whole world. He was the first son and second child of King Hassan II and his second wife, Lala Latifa Hamu. He was given the name Lala Latifa Hamu after her. When he was born, it was clear that he would be the crown prince and the next king. Because his family owns Morocco's national investment company, a big part of his wealth comes from that. It's a private trading company that's known for investing in many different African countries. It also works in the banking sector, the industry of renewable energy, and the industry of telecommunications. It is thought that he has a total net worth of $5.7 billion. Number 6. Prince Hans Adam II, Prince of Liechtenstein. Prince Hans Adam II is his name, and it's thought that he has a net worth of about $7.5 billion. People say that he's the only one in charge of the country's trust. The king of this country is the 6th richest king in the world, even though he calls himself Prince Hans. He's worth $7.5 billion, and a big part of that comes from the fact that the princely house of Liechtenstein owns the LGT, a private bank, and has made other investments through the Prince of Liechtenstein Foundation. The majority of the princely house of Liechtenstein's wealth comes from these two things. Number 5. Emir Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is not only the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, but he's also the Vice President. He is also the boss of Dubai. He's been in this position since 2006 when his brother Sheikh Maktoum died and took over for him. Dubai has become a big player on the world stage because of one man. He's also known for many other things he did as king. Some of these things include starting companies like Emirates Airline, Jumeirah Group, and DP World. Even though he's given a lot of his money to charity, he's still worth $14 billion. Number 4. Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the King of the United Arab Emirates. His full name is Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and he's thought to be worth about $20 billion. Some people think that he's the 2nd richest king in the world because of all this money. People always want to visit the country because it has so much wildlife, and it's well known that the United Arab Emirates' main business is the trade of oil. The country is home to the biggest mosque in the world. His wealth came from the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, of which he is the head. The Abu Dhabi Investment Authority is in charge of the United Arab Emirates' extra oil reserves, which are owned by the UAE. It's thought that he has a total worth of $20 billion. Number 3. Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the King of Saudi Arabia. His title is King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, and he's thought to have a net worth of more than $21 billion. The King of Saudi Arabia is from the country of Saudi Arabia, which is known from being the place where Islam began. He's now the fourth richest ruler in the world. His family is one of the richest in the world, and they're very proud of the many investments they've made that have turned out well. His family owns a large media company that includes the Pan-Arab Daily, Asharq al-Aswat, and Al-Iqtisadiyya. This gives him a lot of money. Because of this, they've been able to save up a lot of money. He has a net worth of $21 billion. Number 2. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the King of Brunei. People say that his name is Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah and that he has a net worth of more than $26 billion. His wealth could have come from money that he made from oil and gas. The building of his castle, which is the biggest in the world, is thought to have cost more than $350 million. People say that he is a big car collector and he owns more than 600 Rolls-Royces. Brunei is an Asian country in the southeast part of the continent. Even though it's not a very big country, the world's third richest ruler lives there. Even though the country deals in oil and gas, there are rumors that the Sultan spends a lot of money on useless things. He has a lot of cars that he bought with his money and a lot of houses that were built in his name in different countries all over the world. Number 1. King Maha Vajiralongkorn, the King of Thailand. Thailand, also known as the Golden Triangle, is a country that's made it a point to do everything it can to stay at the top of its own game. This is true even though other Asian countries have fallen behind because of slavery. Thailand is known for having the richest ruler in the world, even though the country's been through a lot of trouble and has only recently become one country. This ruler has a lot of gold carat, and he's been on his throne for almost 70 years, making him the monarch who's been in power the longest. He also has the record for having been in power the longest. King Maha Vajiralongkorn is the current monarch of Thailand. He's often thought to be the richest ruler in the world. He's known to be the oldest king who's ever taken control of Thailand. This is because he was pretty old when he took the throne, making him the oldest person ever to do so. Most of the wealth of the king and his family come from purchases made through the Crown Property Bureau in the Kingdom of Thailand. The property that belongs to the crown is managed by this office. It's known for having the Golden Jubilee Diamond, which is the biggest cut and faceted diamond in the world. It weighs 545 carats. Maha Vajiralongkorn, the King of Thailand, is thought to have a personal wealth of about $45 billion. Thanks for watching this video.